There goes the train! There goes the train! BikeBlogger here on my way to work. Topic for the day. What do I leave at work? What do I not bring with me every day on my bike to work? If you have a locker or a desk or someplace where you can safely secure your stuff at work, I recommend leaving some of these things there so you don't have to take it with you every day. Check the description below this video for the full list. I'm just gonna try to remember what they all are, but let's begin with like some fresh set of clothes, some spare clothes. If you can, keep some spare clothes at work with you, like some dress shirts. I mean, it depends on, you know, what your work is. I mean, if you work on a construction site, that's a little different. But, you know, some dress clothes, extra pair of pants, underwear, stuff for personal hygiene, maybe a little bottle of sunscreen, a comb, all this stuff you don't need to be really going back and forth with if you have a, you know, spares, you know. If you only got one set of these things, well, I hope you start making more money soon. I hope you get a raise soon so you can afford another set of clothes. But anyway, yeah, spare clothes, that's a good idea. What some people do is they'll take, I don't know, they'll like take all their stuff with them on Monday. Let's give this guy a wave. Nice people. Never really saw other cyclists on my way to work. Ugh. On my other commute, but that's also because I'm probably coming across a few recreational cyclists, considering this is a trail and not the road. Alright, slow down here. Okay, that guy's not going right. What else? What else do I keep at work? Oh, what I was saying. Some people, what they'll do is they'll take a bunch of stuff on Monday, like all their spare clothes on Monday, and then they'll bring all their dirty clothes home on Friday. Now this is obviously if you're a skateboarder. This is obviously if you are a daily commuter, but it's good to have spare clothes also in case you got a meeting. Now this is like dress clothes, or in case you get rained on and you didn't expect, you know, you would need some, you know, fresh clothes. Well, you'll still have some dry ones waiting for you at work. So clothes. Nobody around. Now, I'm a little concerned right now because just as I started my commute, there's a little twig that was stuck in my spokes. It was making a little hissing noise, like I thought I had a pop tire or something, but I think I'm okay. Trying to take it easy right now. Off topic, but I was thinking about doing a video with me not riding with a bicycle helmet. You know, like just riding with a baseball cap or something as an experiment to see. Because a lot of people who advocate against wearing a bicycle helmet, and there are a lot of cycling organizations that are against them, or well, against mandatory ones, and I'm against mandatory ones as well, but just for the simple fact that they say it deters several people from riding a bike. And how are we going to make progress if, you know, you got to purchase something extra and you got to wear it, you know, a helmet, to get more people cycling. Anyway, the argument that I've read is that by having to wear a helmet, there'll be less people cycling, and you're more at risk of having an accident because you feel so much safer. You know, you're wearing a thing on your skull, so I don't know, you feel like you can, you know, make more risky moves I think that totally comes down to the personality, though. I don't think it really matters so much whether you got a helmet on or not. If you're gonna take risks, you're a risk taker, and you're gonna take risks anyway. Take more risks, I don't know. Alrighty. I'm always worried I'm gonna fall down right here because it's a little dangerous going between the curb like that. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Actually, if I hit the button here, if I hit the button, I should be able to cross. Get a crosswalk symbol. I was gonna go right, but not doing that now. There we go. Okay, so where does this go? This goes up to the Metrolink, or in the bus terminal. There's a bus terminal up here. It's not really where I want to go, though. I want to go back the way I came here. Just making a big circle. Is that a speed bump? Wow, that totally looked like a speed bump, but that's not a speed bump. Let's go this way. I don't want to, like, you know, get on the sidewalk and... We're just gonna go totally the wrong way today. Let's just spin it around. I didn't want to get on the sidewalk right near the intersection there because it's a big blind spot. So I'll just go the wrong way here and then get on the sidewalk. All so I can just avoid the intersection. And this part of the sidewalk will also be expanded to be like a 10-foot trail or something. It's just not that way right now. Real easy here, real easy. Big blind spot. Okay. Oh my, I lost my train of thought. My train of thought. I'm just looking to my left. There's an access road I was considering exploring today, so we might check it out. I got a little skinny easy. Alleyway. Got little skinny tires though, they're not really meant for gravel roads. I'm actually running lower tire pressure today too, so I'm just experimenting. Okay, continue down the alleyway. So yeah, like I was saying, I was gonna do a video maybe about, you know, me riding around without a helmet and see if I actually go slower, and I actually seem to be a little more cautious than I normally am. You know, because, you know, you got a head totally exposed. Let's see what's back here. There's supposedly an access road back here, according to the Google Maps. Is it rideable? I don't know. Let's see. I see a fence line, though. They don't want you going back there. I see a gate to the left. I don't know if the video can pick it up. There's a gate right there. Oh. On the mud we go. That's someone's backyard. I don't want to go back there. That's a ditch. I can't ride in the ditch. I'm going to go over a couple more roads, I think. And there might actually be an access point with actual gravel that's actually rideable. Ugh, my tires are all dirty now. We'll burn it off. Still don't think I have a flat tire yet. If you're so worried, BikeBlogger, about a flat tire, why don't you run wider tires? Bigger tires? Yeah, well, you know, this is my preferred riding style at the moment. Little skinny red tires. Alright, I'll make a left, y'all. Oh, they closed off this guy's yard, and they tore up all the grass. Easy. Yeah, I thought this was open just last night. This guy to my left here has like a little half-acre or acre lot of land, I think. Easy, another driveway. That was sort of a alleyway. Alright, so here's the next street. Let's go down it and see if there's any sort of access road. Exploring the access roads, maybe. Okay. That big bridge up ahead is the Interstate Freeway Highway 44 system. I live in St. Louis, Missouri, USA. If you're a new viewer, I'm gonna get on the sidewalk here. I'm just screwing around. And it's a little crowded at the end of the street here. Oh boy, that's a big bump. Oh. Yeah, there's more gates. I guess I should have assumed that there would be fences everywhere. So they don't want you going back there. Okay, the sidewalk just ends here. Yep, another fence. And I think that one actually has a lock on it. They definitely don't want you going back there. Well, we'll just try again. We'll go to the next. We'll go to the next road and see if we get access to the access road. I think the little gravel road is for utilities or something related probably to the River des Peres. Might be a pump stations or whatever. Quasi-private property paid for by you and me. Alright, next one. Oh boy, sidewalk up ahead. Just go around him. He's building a trail. I don't know if he waved to me. I wasn't really paying attention. Now this is going to be interesting with my commute. They're doing this all for me. Building a nice trail. This is going to be interesting, trying to figure out how to get past this construction every day. Be careful, BikeBlogger, be careful. Wow, okay, we're off topic. Like I said, check the description on what I take to work, or what I leave at work. What else do I leave at work? A little first aid kit. I don't leave spare tubes. I probably should leave spare tubes, but I don't do that. Taxi. And here's the access road. We have access to the access road. Oh, this is paved right here. I think this is somebody's driveway. I'm gonna turn around because I think this is, yeah, it ends there. This is this guy's driveway. This is definitely private property. Oh, look at that. There is no gravel road straight ahead. It's just grass, I think, and ditches. Ditches. Onto the gravel and then onto the grass here, and there's a ditch. Alright, so I can't remember which road I just went on. I'll have to pay attention in the Google Maps later. Let me stop and show you. You don't usually... Yeah, I'm only going to be able to go from one block. I'm only going to be able to do this for one block. This is the River des Peres. A little bit more history on River des Peres. Doesn't just look beautiful. River des Peres used to be a river, a natural river, much narrower than it is here. Man has blown it up and made it much wider. And actually, in fact, this big trench here is used for storm water. But in fact, most of the flow from the city, and by that I mean the sewer, most of the sanitary or the poop sewer and the rain sewer, storm sewer, actually are underneath this trench. And there's some very big tunnels underneath this trench, like, 20 feet, 25 feet wide, I think, at least. So, and it's basically the main drainage system that leads to the Mississippi River, and cuts through here from St. Louis City all the way up to, I think, University City in the suburbs, and the Forest Park. Anyway, which is a big park. There goes the train! There goes the train! I don't usually see it from this angle, and that's the Metrolink station down there, the train station. Wonder if anyone sees me. Hi, wave. I need to get to work. Okay, so this is sort of cool. I'm in an urban environment that feels like I'm sort of out in the exurbs or the country a little bit. But yeah, this is an access road for the utilities. It's like some electrical stuff here. And it's going really easy because there could be some ditches I can't see. Okay, I can go 2 blocks. Looks like I can go 1 more block up ahead, so let's go ahead and do that. I almost feel like I'm on the Katy Trail. They got sewer covers in the middle of the road. I know if I do this every day, someone's gonna eventually yell at me. I'm not gonna go this way every day though. These look like some pretty sharp rocks. Let's just get into the grass a little. Just hope there's no glass in the grass. Alright. And this is where it ends. This is where I need to get back onto the road. Okay, there's stuff there. Okay. So I can do that for a couple blocks if I need to avoid the construction. I could go that way. That was exciting. I didn't expect to do that today. Every day's an adventure. Let's make a left here. Sidewalk, because they're going to be, they got these marks all over the sidewalk here. See sewer and gas and electric. This is a little dangerous. Okay. Really narrow sidewalk there, but they're going to be tearing up the sidewalk. And I'm not going to be able to go this way. I'm going to have to take the street, which is fine. But if they're doing construction on the street, like, look at this guy. This guy's turning around this big truck. He just made a big U-turn. I think there's a truck weight station up ahead here. Let's get over. Okay. Pretty dangerous under here right now. Where's that truck going? There goes another truck. You can start to see the red truck up there. I think it's some sort of weighing station. St. Louis Hub Center BNSF. I don't know, something to do with freight or whatever. What do they call trucks that haul things? They call them freight trucks? I don't think so. Could be wrong. Cargo trucks? Oh, not a cargo truck. Whatever. Anyway, so we're back on our. This is our trail, and this is where we end pretty much. We're gonna go up to Maplewood now, which is where I work. So, nobody coming up the hill. Here we go. Oh man. Hey, it's just how my videos go. If you don't like it, go watch somebody else's videos. I'm always getting off topic. What else do I leave at work? I leave a bunch of pair of clear glasses, basically, for, you know, in case I'm at work late and it gets dark. You know, I don't want to wear sunglasses in the dark. Here comes a street sweeper. Oh, I'm gonna follow him maybe. I don't want to follow too close though. We are actually still in the city of St. Louis, Missouri, or almost in Maplewood. There's like a border coming up here. What's this guy doing? I don't know what he's doing. Ugh. Take the sidewalk again. Whew. Drive like your kids live here. Oh. Okay. Alright, nobody around. Let's get over here. I also keep like some spare little emergency lights at my workplace in case, you know, one of mine doesn't work. You know, I want to make sure I'm safe at night. I'll leave maybe another jacket at work in case, you know, it's cold going home and I didn't really anticipate it. So mainly it's just it's a lot of planning, a lot of, you know, plan B, you know, like, uh-oh, something's happening that I didn't expect. Well, I got a spare at work or something. What else do I leave at work? We got a floor pump at work, so if I need to fill up my tires, I can do that before I leave. Yeah, I don't know. Again, check the description for other stuff I leave at work. And I do have another video on explaining what I take to work every day. Alright. Okay. What do you do if you're a bike commuter? What do you take to work with you? What do you leave at work? What are some suggestions you have for the rest of us? Help a fellow cyclist out. Leave a comment in the description, in the comment section below this video. I'm gonna wave that guy on, 'cause I'm going this way. See you next time.